All right, guys, we got the AP53 kind of sort of disassembled. If you saw my last video, we went out to the woods and I zeroed it about 50 yards freehand, and we shot about 150 rounds of various manufacturer through it. Mostly 55 grain, but I did throw I don't know, like 7 rounds of 62 grain green tip from Lake City. It ran great, no issues whatsoever. At 150 rounds, I'm back home. We're going to take this thing apart. We're going to look at it and see if there's any odd wear going on or anything like that. I literally just took it apart, hadn't even looked at it yet. So we'll take a look at it together. Got my little mallet here. The stock is really tight. This is an MKE 33 stock. I did Form 1 this gun. It fits perfect, but it's tight. It's tight on the rear receiver. So I just tap with the little rubber mallet to get it to come off. But you can see the buffer there. Can't tell if it's engaging the receiver, a carrier or not. So, but yeah, put that aside. Trigger group. I did wipe this off earlier because I was looking. Nothing really to report there. It was just a little dirty, but I thought I was recording, and I started wiping off like this, but I wouldn't. Anyway, nothing really to report here. It's just a trigger group. The trigger's a little squishy. You may or may not like that. I don't really care for it, but for the type of shooting I'm gonna be doing with this gun, it's fine. It's no big deal. But if you're, it just depends on what you like. It's a little squishy. Maybe I could show it on camera here. But yeah. All right, so we looked at this. Let's take a look at the gun now. So I did, I did get a HK53 recoil rod for this gun. This is how you will be able to run this. Well, we talked about that in a previous video. This is how you're going to be able to run one of these if you want to run it. You can see the buffer here. You have to run a buffered stock on these guns. And here is the HK53 recoil rod I ordered from HK Parts. I think it was like 44 bucks. Is my camera focusing here? Nothing to report here. This rests about right here. So no damage or anything, nothing worn, just dirty from use. Sorry, my camera's not really focusing well. Just dirty from use. We'll clean that and set it aside here in a bit. Let's take a look at the carrier. It's just dirty. I had oiled it up pretty good before we went. Trying to get everything cleaned off so we can look at it here. Let's see, there we go. Don't really see anything. There's hardly any wear at all. Rollers look good. There's dirt. Everything's just dirty. Thought this was supposed to be a captive firing pin. Maybe not. I swore it was captive, but I could be wrong. This is the locking piece here. Sorry, I'm getting a little distracted. I'm not sure what number locking piece this is, whether it's a number 3. All it has is like the end of the serial there, an AP53. I don't know if it's a number 3, number 8, or whatever. issues there whatsoever. Set that to the side. I thought these were captive firing pins. There's the firing pin there. Clean that up. Spring, the carrier body. And for those, well, I guess I can bring that up. I was gonna bring up the buffered carrier thing, but we're not gonna talk about that. Well, it looks like you can see where it engaged the buffer in the stock. See that little ring right there? I'm gonna assume, I have to go back and look at the pictures that I took before I shot it. I'll wipe that up later. Where's the bolt head? Here you go. Just dirty. Drop in the comments if you see anything that I'm not seeing. The extractor spring is very tight. No issues there. Let's look at the receiver itself. I took the front hand guard off. Blasted the hell out of this thing. Whoa, about to swap that out. Let's take a look here. No dings or anything like that. Shit. My little phone stand's not wanting to cooperate here. I don't see anything standing out. Of course, I'm trying to look through a camera here. Very dirty in there. Take this off real quick. So there you have it. I really don't know what else to say other than it ran great. It looks great. Of course, we're only 150 rounds in, but nothing to complain about that I see at all. Just going to have to keep shooting it, and hopefully I'll get to run it at a match or something pretty soon. That'd be fun. Anyway, if y'all have anything else, if you have any questions or comments or anything like that, just drop them down in the comments. I'll check it out and see if I can answer. I'm probably going to swap this handguard out on this to a Cadex Canadian. But yeah, looks great. Nothing to complain about. Hope you enjoyed.